let me say this. Let me say this. Right? Brothers fight. But I ain't never had one of my brothers invite me to their dick. Ever. I ain't never had none of what now we're near one of my brothers ever invite me to their dick. Ever. For one. For two, any nigga that ever really knew me in real life would never say something like that to me. Because once you say, like, there's certain lines that when you fuck with somebody, there's lines that you don't cross. And suck my dick is one of the lines that for a nigga to know me, to have my phone, right? To have my phone number, to been in my house, it's nothing to call me on the phone and have a conversation or meet up face to face to get aggressive. If we need to get aggressive, to argue, that's what brothers do. When you disrespect me on the internet, right? See, we got to make sense of this now, right? Five God, I don't know him. He started making music using my voice, putting my voice on his songs to get my attention. And I started supporting his music, me being a real nigga that I am. K Flock, right? Let me show y'all something. I could never understand him inviting me to his dick over K Flock. This is K Flock's YouTube page. Out of all of the millions of views that K Flock got, not one video is on K Flock page supporting Five God. When you scroll through K Flock's, K Flock did not promote Five God music not one time on his platform. K Flock that did shows, Hot 97, all over the country. Not one time did you see Five God open up for K Flock. Not one fucking time. Not one time did you see K Flock represent Five God. Niggas wouldn't even know who the fuck Five God is if it wasn't for Hassan Cambell. So when you sit up there and you make a video and you disrespect a brother that got you your name is a household name. I made you hot when the industry didn't want you. How the fuck did suck my dick come out of those words out of his mouth towards a nigga that made you a household name when Jim Jones and the rest of them niggas done boycotted your ass? Whoever is trolling in my comment section talking about keep Five God out of my mouth, if I kept Five God name out of my mouth, he wouldn't be nobody. The fact that I breathe life into Five God from my platform, I treated this nigga like a brother. When the whole time his right hand man was dissing me, running with my enemies on social media. So I can't understand when niggas sit up there saying I didn't switch up on anybody. I don't understand how a nigga I show love to had the audacity to say out of his fucking mouth for me to suck his dick. Because I said that grown men failed K Flock. Now, I don't understand that. I don't beef with my brothers. I'll leave a nigga alone before I beef with a nigga. I'm the nigga that was trying to figure out if I had to bail a nigga out after he shot himself. I'm the nigga that was going to give the money to his baby mother to bail him out if he needed that. So how you tell a nigga to suck your dick that was going to bail you out of jail? But for me, I'm not going to sit up here and diss Five God. I'm not going to disrespect that man because I know now he's fighting a gun case. K Flock ain't going to look out for that nigga family. I called niggas on the phone, his little niggas, his shooters. Niggas wasn't happy to hear about him. They didn't give a fuck about what Five God was going on when I called them niggas on the phone like, yo, Five God got shot, blah, 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 blah. Niggas didn't give a fuck. I'm the only one that gave a fuck. I will never sit up here and disrespect the brother. If you don't love me, then leave me alone. Fake? I ain't never been. I did the best shit that a nigga could do for a nigga by helping his career. Nobody helped to push my career. Niggas didn't even teach me to monetize my page. I made Five God a part of my household name and brand. Every time I open up my motherfucking, I play music doing a live, you listening to Black Lives Don't Matter or one of his songs promoting this nigga. Nobody does that. Look at all the big YouTubers on YouTube right now. You don't see none of them niggas doing that. Five God loves you as a friend. Please don't go at Five. I'm not going at Five God. He told me to suck his dick and I fell back. I made no diss video. I made no retaliation video. Never disrespected that man. No nothing. See, the thing about it is, like, how you do good for somebody and they call you fake. How do you do good for somebody? Everything I do, I make sure I share. When you see me on Math Hoffa's platform, soon as you pull Hassan Cambell up or Math Hoffa, who the first person you see sitting there? You didn't see Five God standing next to K Flock when he was fighting Ron Suno. When they was jumping Ron Suno, you didn't see Five God there. You don't think Five God would have loved to be right there next to K Flock? He wasn't there. Right before K Flock went to jail, K Flock was not answering Five God phone calls. Hassan Cambell answers phone calls every day. How the fuck did I become the fake one? Bambada was your boyfriend, though we can't forget that. Okay, so whose dick are you on right now? Mine's a Bam. Which one? What's your point? Corny ass nigga. That's my whole thing right there. Like, you can't help niggas, man. How the fuck you help somebody and you become fake? It's one thing if you talking to, if Five God was talking to academics, I could understand that. He put my name in the title and he said, all y'all, and all y'all could suck my dick. And I'm like, yo, son, did you really say that I could suck your dick? Where I come from, right? Let me make this clear to you. If y'all niggas don't know me, where I come from, like, first and foremost, and I'm going to keep it all the way funky. Like, Five God is a street dude. But to me, nobody's more street than me. When you tell a dude of my caliber to suck your dick, there's only one solution for that but to fight. You can't talk to your brothers like that, and you don't treat your brothers like that. And my whole thing is, okay, maybe Five God was venting. Well, if you was venting and that's how you felt and you said some things, why wasn't your apology as loud as your disrespect? For a nigga that's good. See, you know why niggas don't like me? Thank you, C. Medina. Appreciate you. Dowd Taylor, please don't delete Five God intro song. Y'all are really a duo like Dolph and Key Glock. Let me tell you something, man. At the end of the day, too many people use Haas disloyal. Yeah, too many people are using me and disloyal and then call me disloyal. How the fuck is a nigga gonna call me disloyal? That I'm sitting up there trying to figure out how to bail a nigga out of jail. Five God ain't never shot nobody behind me. I ain't never seen Five God put in no work. I'm not saying that Five God don't put in no work, but he ain't doing it for me. I got niggas that get busy for me. I asked Five God to come through in a situation to drive through university after you know what and what happened and what happened, what happened and what happened. We'll leave it as that. He didn't. Oh, I drive. No, you didn't, son. And you know what type of situation was. Police riding around, accused of me of shooting somebody. We know what time it is. Yeah, the police was accusing Hassan Cambell in 2021 of shooting somebody. I was being accused of shooting somebody. I had situations going on. I asked niggas to hold me down. Niggas didn't. Niggas didn't hold me down. Or rather, Five God didn't hold. I didn't disrespect that brother. I still showed him love. So how did I become the fake nigga? Because I was upset that K-Flock got misled? Now I can't understand how a brother that I would take my shirt off. Matter of fact, I didn't have to take my shirt off of my back. I went to the store, and when I bought me a coat, I didn't buy my wife a fucking coat. I bought Five God a coat at the same time I bought him a coat. Because I refused to go shopping and not buy the nigga that's standing with me side by side a fucking coat. I didn't even know this nigga. So how did I become a disloyal nigga? And how did I end up with a nigga sit up there talking about suck his dick? Us blacks need to stick together. You dudes need to make peace. You are stronger together. Let me explain something to you. I'm sick and fucking tired of motherfuckers using me. And then when they feel like they don't need me no more, it's fuck Hassan Cambell. I never disrespected Five God, even right now in the midst of me telling y'all what happened, because some of y'all didn't even give a fuck enough to watch his video. So I played it so y'all can hear what happened. I'm still not disrespecting that brother. He disrespected me. How you disrespect a nigga that shared everything he had with you? How do you disrespect a nigga that share his platform? Like none of these niggas, nobody's doing nothing for me. I got war beef in the street and everybody claim to be shooters, but nobody's getting shot. And then all of these niggas, all these different platforms sat up there and shared his video. Not one time did he flag these niggas to take that video down. Not one time did the nigga sit up there and say, yo, you know what? Let me make a video and make it clear I wasn't talking to Haas when I said suck my dick. That I was just venting. Not one time did this nigga sit up there and apologize like, yo, that's my brother. You know what I mean? I came at him the wrong way. Like, nigga, I'm sitting up there interacting back and forth with this man's wife trying to get this nigga out of jail. And this is the thanks I get? See, now let me say something, right? In front of this camera real quick. You know why niggas don't like Hassan Cambell? Because I represent what these niggas don't represent. I don't have to have a conversation with my wife with her telling me not to go out of town and flip this brick or flip that brick. I don't have to have bitches in my car hiding coke in their panties. I don't have to. I'm not the nigga that sit up there talking about the youth, your young boys, right? And at the same time, I'm selling crack, coke, or dope to their fucking parents. That's what separate me from these other niggas that's on the internet that don't like me. I don't sell crack, coke, or dope to these young niggas' mamas. I don't do that. When I talk about the streets, I really be trying to get niggas out the fucking streets. My platform, all I got on my platform, all you see is music promoting Five God. Nobody does that. Go to some of the biggest platforms on YouTube. You don't see no other black YouTuber doing what I'm doing from no fucking rappers. And this is the thanks that I get. Now, one time that you hear me say even in defense of myself right now, did you not hear me disrespect that man? Not one time. But I was told to suck his dick. To do what? And see, the crazy part about it is anybody that knows Hassan Cambell, that knows me in real life, know that Five God or any other nigga wouldn't tell me to suck his dick in my face. Five God would not tell me that in my face. He would not. But the fact that he even said that, why would you say that to your brother? No, I'm not his brother. The only thing niggas give a fuck about is using me for what the fuck they can get from me. And after that, he said it clear in his fucking video. Oh, y'all niggas is gonna fail. Fail how? This whole time I've been live, all you see is donations running through my motherfucking screen. Fail how? Motherfuckers love me. And this is why niggas fucking hate me. Fake? How could I be the fake when I'm doing the realest shit that ever happened? The realest shit that ever happened to you, Five God, came from me. How the fuck am I fake? Because I don't like the fact that you old niggas keep acting like y'all fucking young boys. See, one thing about Hassan Cambell, nobody don't have to keep fucking telling me to act my age or keep asking me what age I am because I keep trying to blend in with little niggas. You know why? Because when I go outside and shit get real, I'm worse than the little niggas. The same way K flock something, that's just how fast I flock something. My fucking gun goes off. I don't even understand niggas. Never disrespected Five God over the fucking internet. And the crazy part about it is, you want to know what's crazy? I just had a video where I broke down and I attacked Jerry, my brother. Even though I took that video down, I attacked Jerry, my brother. I don't love nobody on this fucking earth more than Jerry. And I attacked him for some shit that I shouldn't have. I should have called him on the phone, but didn't attack Five God at all. A nigga that I've been helping every fucking day. Every day been helping this nigga. And this is the thanks that I get. I'm called disloyal. I'm called a fucking snake and told to suck a nigga dick. K Flock got $1 million fucking deal. And been rocking stages all over this fucking country. Not one time have y'all seen a fucking video with Five God on the stage with K Flock. But a nigga mad at me because I don't like niggas misleading the youth. None of the little niggas that came up and this is my response to Five God. It'll never be a diss. There's no reason to be a diss. Because if it's gonna be a problem, it's gonna be a problem when we see each other face to face. Because a nigga never gonna disrespect me in my fucking face and live. I don't give a fuck who you is. Any nigga, when you face to face with me, and you decide to tell me to suck your dick, you're going to have to kill me right then and there. That goes for anybody. Anybody. Face to face, you'll never tell me that. And as far as Five God go, I dare you to show me another nigga to try to help you as much as I did. I dare you. If I never did nothing for you ever again from this day forth, I put all my blood, sweat, and tears into making you a household name. And I did that. What you do with it is what you do with it. I already did it. So the real shit that I did for Five God, you can't take that back. You can't take that back. It's done already. It seems like Five God is disgruntled about his career. He sounds like a conscious drill rapper, but no one is listening. Meanwhile, K-Flock is taking off. You know what? At the end of the day, Five God is a talented dude. One of my favorite rappers. And I have so much hope for him as a rapper because there's so much music that he didn't make. There's so much music that y'all didn't hear. But here's the reality. I sit back and I'm watching these niggas. Everybody's on their own page. From now on, if niggas ain't fucking with me, don't fuck with me. I don't care who you are. I'm not begging nobody to fuck with me. But what I don't like is, I don't like bringing a nigga like Five God to my house and my kids is looking at him as an uncle and then they see a video with a nigga telling me to suck his dick. How does that play out? See, one thing about it is, like, I don't know where Five God lives at. So the love was one-sided. I've never been to his house. He's never brought me to his house. I don't know where his baby mother live at, or his new girl live at, or this one live at, or that one. I brought that nigga into my whole world, where he kept me at arm's distance. I showed that nigga I was more realer than what he was. I didn't hide secrets. The enemy wants to steal and destroy. The enemy wants to divide. You are getting dudes out of the streets and back to school. I pray you guys make amends and stick together. Look, listen, let me tell you something, man. I was doing all the sticking that you possibly could do. Hassan 15 years ago would have turned his TV off. Exactly. Like, I hear Five God keep telling niggas outside, oh, he outside, he outside, he outside. Five God, you are outside because you have not transitioned into being a fucking grown man yet. You are still outside because you taking penitentiary chances. While other niggas your ages they sitting behind a desk, or they working sanitation, or they working construction. When you were saying you're outside, you make yourself sound stupid, my brother. Let me tell you that, because niggas ain't gonna tell you. So I'm gonna tell you, only because you made a fool in your video. I'm outside. Nigga, you outside because you selling fucking drugs. This is the reason why I help to push your music, so you don't have to jeopardize your fucking self. When niggas was in the pandemic, I was outside. You was outside because you was stupid. Grown men transition and make that transition from the streets to be working fucking men. I don't want to be on a fucking phone call explaining to my wife how they pick me up on I-95 or whatever fucking highway because I'm transporting drugs from one state to another, selling drugs to somebody's fucking mother and somebody's fucking father. That's hypocritical. You can't be down for the little niggas and poisoning mama and daddy at the same time, my nigga. That's the shit that I was trying to save you from, like a brother, the hellfire. When you lost your pistol and you ain't have a gun, who was the first nigga you called on the phone? It wasn't me, FBI, I'm just saying. On some real shit. It damn sure wasn't that little rusty, dusty, rapping ass nigga that stood next to you. I'm the only nigga that stood next to you, Five God. And Ruin Cross, which y'all beefing with live fucking Brim. Every time I turn around, this little funny looking nigga making videos about me, knowing damn well, Shorty better make sure he never don't go. He don't never go to jail because La Brim gonna have them brims tear his ass up. Disloyal? How the fuck? I take my shirt off my back. But a nigga invite me to his dick. The only contradiction that Hassan Cambell does is me dealing with niggas. I don't deal with niggas that sell drugs no more. I stay away from shit like that. So when I deal with you, nigga, that's me contradicting myself because I'm showing a nigga I still got love for niggas and trying to help you transition into your fucking career. It don't get no realer than that. I don't want FBI coming in my house because of some shit that other niggas is doing. I don't sell drugs. I don't gang bang. Nigga, I raise my kids. How come Five God worried about drill music so much? That shit is whack. Y'all are killing each other over a fade that will be over in a day. You know what? At the end of the day, Five God is a talented dude. His music is dope. I want to see the brother win. I'm not going to sit up here and drag that man. He dragged me. And being that y'all brought it up in the comment section, I'm going to speak on it because it's like, you know what? I don't like to look like I'm the fake nigga because a nigga called me a fake nigga. The only thing I ever did for Five God was help that nigga. When he got locked up, I was the first one that his wife called on the phone. As soon as he went out, he goes to fucking Tiger, the Chinese brother, to give him the first interview. I'm the nigga pushing all your music, but you ain't got no phone to get in contact with nobody. But the first nigga you do an interview with is fucking Tiger. And not me. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck would you do that? This is where your fan base is at. Your fan base is connected to me because I made it that way. So you working with all these other platforms don't even make any sense because these people, the audience that you have is my audience that I built for you. So you going to other niggas' platforms ain't going to work for you because nobody likes your ass over there. I gave you a family over here, Five God. You gave me nothing. Not one follower, not one supporter. Not one. Five God seems angry about the outcome of his career. A lot of people are angry and jealous, and your channel is growing without the help of anyone. Right. And my whole thing is, regardless to what, if Hassan Cambell grow, Five God gonna grow. Whatever I go through, I bring the nigga with me. No matter what. So how did I end up getting invited to your dick? You could have said anything but that. And then you left it up there. You left that fucking video up there. You let mad people share that fucking video. And then you just left it there like it's okay. So it's okay to tell Hassan Cambell to suck your dick? Over a little nigga that ain't never did nothing for you, K-Flock? Nobody said nothing disrespectful about that young boy. I meant everything I said. Niggas failed that little nigga. I told him to live life as if he was on the run. Not catch a body and turn himself in like a little stupid motherfucker. He got $1 million budget behind him. Why the fuck did he turn himself in? You know what live life on the run means? And stay dangerous at the same time. Stay dangerous means don't go and make a fucking Instagram video showing the op that you had a gun on you that same day. And then go into the op block with a little girl and then killing him outside of a barbershop. That's not staying dangerous, that's staying dumb. When I go outside, when I say live life as if you're on a run and stay dangerous at the same time, it means stick and move. Because if you let the opposition, if you let the enemy get the drop on you, On camera, you still going to jail. So you have to live life as if you're on the run and stay dangerous at the same time, because if your back is against the wall, one of these little niggas will kill you. K-Flock killed this little nigga with a fucking baby with him. He had a little girl with him. Y'all don't think it's nothing wrong with that? He shot a nigga with a little girl holding his hand. And I don't give a fuck who his lawyer is. If he beat the case, he gonna spend 3 to 4 years on Rikers Island before he get the fuck out. Did you really beat the case? No. He's doing time right now. Guys in the late 20s and early 30s don't want to graduate to being men. Still want to be young boys. Exactly. I don't have problems with people asking me how old I am, because I'm proud and I embrace my fucking age. I don't have problems with people telling me or questioning me about why am I hanging out with niggas that's 18 fucking years old, because if I was hanging out with 18-year-old boys, they mother gonna be happy because they know I'm gonna keep them the fuck out of trouble. Not one of my young boys went to jail this year. Not one. Not one of my young boys went to jail this year. No more loyalty. It's every man for himself. Nah, it's not every man for himself. Because if it was every man for himself, I wouldn't have promoted that brother the way that I did. I never disrespected Five God. Never. And you want to know what's crazy, Five God? If you watching, iGod. I fell out with iGod, disrespected him all over the internet. My brother, iGod. A nigga that actually, me and iGod did shit that you couldn't even imagine doing with me. Putting in real work. When we was outside, no, it was different. We wasn't shooting ourselves, my nigga. And I still ain't disrespect you, Five God. Because I don't even understand. Like, I'm like, yo, how the fuck somebody help you and you return hate? I cannot wait for you to make a response video to this one, motherfucker. Explain to me and 100,000 people that's been watching you, millions of people rather, explain to them how you tell a nigga to suck your dick that ain't do nothing but make you hot, made you a household name. I gave you your American dream. Everything I got, I share with you. I'm a fake activist. I looked at 5 YouTube videos because of you. I hope you guys reconcile. Us blacks can't argue but still forgive at the same time. We need to stick together. Let me explain something to you, right? The one thing that I am going to say, at my age, and this is just me being real. Like, first and foremost, you don't tell a nigga of my caliber to suck your dick. You don't do that. Some things that you just don't do. Brothers fight, but there's a line that you don't cross. And see, what people got to realize, when you're dealing with men, grown men, right? Men. If you let a nigga disrespect you one time like that, he's going to do it again. If you let a nigga feel like he can disrespect you like that one time, he's going to do it again. And I can't promise you, like, see, for me, and this is no threat or disrespect to Five God, but there's not a nigga on this earth that's going to tell me to suck his dick and be in my face again without me shooting you. In your face. There's no way in hell a nigga gonna sit up there and tell me to suck his dick and I'm gonna let him live. So I forgive Five God, and 2 weeks down the line, he gets mad because I made a video not disrespecting him, and then he decides to say, hey, suck my dick again. How does that play out? So now other niggas around me, do you understand the caliber of phone calls that I got? When niggas called me on the phone that was rooting for this nigga, that said he's done. Absolutely never fuck with him again. I had niggas that's killers that was fucking with this nigga that said he's done. Because as a man, you cannot invite another man to your dick. And if he didn't mean that for me, he should have made that clear to the family that I built for us. Like, nah, I didn't mean that towards Haas. That was towards academics or whatever the case may be. He left it there and let other YouTubers run with that shit and make fun of it like it was something sweet. Now, when shit hit the fan, right? Because even if a nigga decide to flag my page and say, all right, we going to flag Hassan Cambell because he got his music. Nigga, I got other pages and I built my shit right back up. But what's going to happen to you? So you telling me just me helping you, showing you love, putting you on my platform, I could lose everything because that's what you said. Y'all niggas is going to fail. Fail what? Hassan Cambell sitting in front of this camera is like selling crack. Just me sitting in front of this camera, all you see is super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. And you niggas is envious of me because this success that I got, I never even really wanted it. But the whole time you niggas wanted to be stars. I never wanted an audience. I never really gave a fuck about an audience. When I came out to tell my story about me being molested. The people fell in love with my story. So I kept telling stories. So I inherited something technically that I never even really tried to get. Oh, the audience, the fan base, the crowd, the arena. This shit right here that everybody's sitting up there chasing, I never really wanted it. I got this shit. It came natural for me. But you niggas do want it. And this is where the hate is coming from. Fake. I did some of the realest shit that any nigga could ever do on the fucking internet. How dare you ever call me fake? But I tell you one thing though. The difference between me and you niggas. I'd rather die before I ever sell crack, coke, dope again to anybody black. I'd rather die.